Hey guys, so my name's Erica and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you sourcing with me for Amazon retail arbitrage, but first wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory since this is my first video. I've been selling on Amazon doing retail and a skosh of online arbitrage for about 2 years now. I actually just left my 9-to-5 job in September to focus on my business full time and have been blogging about my journey along the way. So if you would like to know more about me and my Amazon selling journey, be sure to check out my blog, Retail Rogue. I'll make sure to link it below and put it somewhere here in my video so you can get to it. Today I'm gonna go to Rite Aid, Walmart, Marshalls, Big Lots, and hopefully Ollies. I also need to quickly prep and get some FBM packages out the door today. So I'm gonna do that before we leave and then we'll get going. Alright guys, so I'm in my car obviously, and I bought this little camera mount to be cool and take some footage of me driving to my destination, but for whatever reason I can't figure it out. I thought I was pretty smart, but apparently not. Looks like you need some type of tool here, and it came in all different sorts of pieces. And then the big mount that actually, I thought it just suction cupped to your windshield, but I guess not. So I'll have my husband take a look at it later. He's gonna love that, and in the meantime I'll just not record footage of me driving. Before I take off, I do need to start my mileage tracker. I personally use Stride and it is super easy to use. You can see that this week I already have $17 in savings. I've drove about 89 miles. So to add my mileage here, I just hit this green plus sign and then down at the bottom track miles, and it'll automatically track my miles wherever I go. Alright guys, so I've made it to my first stop. I'm gonna go into Walmart first. Really, I don't really have a plan. I don't really like to do that. I usually try to prep before I go sourcing, looking at bolos, replens, maybe hot items, seasonal items, things that I want to be on the lookout for. But I didn't really prep before today's sourcing trip. So today I'm really just gonna be trying to wing it and hope that I can find some good things. I meant to talk about it earlier, but I forgot because I'm human and I was a little nervous when I first started recording. If you are new to Amazon or new to the reselling community, then there is a good chance that you don't know what arbitrage is. So basically, retail and online arbitrage simply means that I am shopping at places like Walmart or Walmart.com, basically any retail or online store that you can think of, and find things that I can turn around and flip for a profit on Amazon. Now you can also do arbitrage on eBay, Poshmark, and other selling platforms, but I primarily focus on Amazon because it's my favorite and I've had the most luck with it. Alright guys, so I just made it out of Walmart and moved to a different parking spot so I could give you the inside scoop. I was in Walmart for probably about 45 minutes or so, so not too terribly long, and overall I think I did pretty good. First up, I did hit up the Valentine's Day stuff. I did come across a toy that I'm planning to FBM. I'm expecting to profit anywhere roughly $10 on each of those because I'm factoring in a $5 to $6 shipping cost. So overall I should profit about $45 on that item, which is cool. Next up, I went to the health and beauty section. I really didn't spend too much time just because that is a section in Walmart that it's easy for me to get overwhelmed in just because there is so much. So I did just pick up some replens, which I'm fine with because I know that they sell fast. Next, I made it to the clearance aisle slash clearance room. I don't know what Walmart has been doing here lately. I didn't see it last year, at least I don't remember seeing it, but they've had like a separate room of just clearance items, which is cool and makes my reseller heart extremely happy. I ended up picking up one item. It was on sale for $19.99. Originally full price, it was $100. So that definitely caught my eye. I scanned it on Amazon, and honestly, I don't plan on selling it on the platform, and I'll show you why. Amazon's always on the listing. It looks like they never share the buy box. It looks like they have 1,000 plus in stock, and while it does make great profit, I don't think that it's going to be a quick flip on Amazon. But I did go ahead and pick it up because it does look like it is selling on eBay. Comps are anywhere from like $70-ish. So I went ahead and picked it up. I thought it was worth the risk. Next up, I made it to the toys. I hit toys pretty hard at the end of Q3 and all during Q4, and you can definitely see the aftermath still of Christmas. Ended up picking up 6 of a plush item that I've been selling, and I'm expected to make about $60 profit total on all 6 of those. Picked up 1 toy that I'm expected to profit about $4 on, and then I picked up 2 of another one that I'm expected to profit $4 on. So in total, I should profit about $12 on those 3 toys. Also recommend when you're going up and down aisles, whether it's health and beauty or toys, also look for clearance items. Not everything will make it to the clearance aisle at Walmart, so occasionally you will come across some yellow stickers. So definitely be on the lookout for those, because you can find some deals that maybe other sellers have missed. So that was my sourcing trip out Walmart. It's not my best sourcing trip out Walmart that I've ever done. I didn't have a full cart, but all in all, I think I'm expected to profit about $117 in under an hour of sourcing out. Now I just need to put my receipt away, make sure it's easy for me to find when I get home to list this stuff. For me personally, I used to just shove receipts into my purse or into my wallet and then pull them all out, and it was an absolute mess whenever I was trying to list and prep my inventory. But I bought this little thing at Staples. I don't really know what you call it. It's like a pencil bag. So I open it up and I just stuff my receipts into here, so that way when I get home I can just pull this out of my purse and I am ready to list and file my receipts. Next up, I think we're gonna hit up Rite Aid. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so change of plans. I was headed to Rite Aid, but I just drove past Marshall's, so figured it made more sense for me to just stop here. So let's go into Marshall's and see what we can find. Hey guys, so I just made it out of Marshall's. I was in there for about an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. I felt like I was in there forever. I was starting to get a little hungry, so that's why I ended up just leaving. Focused on some clothing items, which I don't typically scan clothing. It's just not my favorite category, and it's really high in returns, so I usually try to avoid. But Marshall's and TJ Maxx this time of year always has like a big clearance event where they will have yellow and red stickers, so they had a lot of items marked down, so I did focus on all of the clearance sections. So first up, I scanned some shoes, but for whatever reason, TJ Maxx and Marshall's, either they don't have the shoebox with the shoe or they don't have the lid with it, and you have to have the shoebox when you sell shoes in new condition on Amazon. I think that there is a way around it, but honestly, my opinion is that it's a little sketchy and I don't want to risk a bad review. And then went over to some clearance beauty items that I found. I did end up finding a few clearance items in this section. They had a bunch of tables set up right up front, so that's what I scanned first. This item is a beauty item. It's like an eye serum. It's selling for about $25. I picked it up for $7, so I should profit about $11 on that. Unfortunately, I only found one of them. Also found some Estee Lauder, it's like a face cream or something. The sales rank is pretty good. It's $70,000 in beauty. It sells for $72.99, and on clearance it was $20, so the profit would be $37. They had like 5 of them. I almost picked them up, but Amazon is currently on the listing. It looks like they're always on the listing and they never share the buy box, so I just decided to leave this one behind. Next, I headed over to the main beauty section. Now, I did end up finding some replens of beauty products that I've sold in the past. I also found some more Estee Lauder beauty products that you guys might be interested in. I ended up leaving them behind just because the profit margins were too low. For example, this one, which I will share here or on this side, is selling for $32. You can pick it up for about $17 and you're gonna profit about $5. I ended up leaving this behind just because I started using a prep center, so I have to factor in an additional $1 to that cost of goods, and for me it wasn't worth it to spend $18 to make $4 on this product. So it is at Marshall's if you're interested and want to pick it up. So next I went and looked at the clothing. I found some boys underwear which were pretty profitable, but the packaging was ripped, so I decided to leave that behind. I did come across some boys pants that I ended up picking up. They were, I think, $10 or $11 on sale. Their Amazon is currently out of stock. There is no seller on the listing. It looks like it's been selling for anywhere between $30 and $40. So I went ahead and picked up 2 pairs of these. It's all I could find. Again, they were on clearance. So when I get home, I will probably do a little more digging into this product to figure out if I want to FBM it or if I think I will be able to make the sale FBA. And I also found several pairs of like men's underwear. I found some men's t-shirts that I picked up that were like the 3 or 4 packs of pretty popular brands like Nike, Adidas, Calvin Klein, and those sorts of brands. So I did end up picking up several packs of those that made money. Next up, I looked at the house, grocery, and toy section. I didn't really find much. I did find a puzzle, but the rank was too high for me, so I did end up leaving it behind. Also found one toy. So this toy in particular, I've sold this same brand in the past, and I spent like $10 on it and I make about $4. So not a great ROI, but I know it's a quick flip. Lastly, I looked at the entire middle section of the store, ended up finding some like laptop sleeves, and that's where I really got lucky. It's a brand that I'm familiar with, that I've sold in the past, especially during back to school season. I found 2 different colors. They were all $8, so one color sells for $48. I should profit about $27 on that one. I found 2 of those. And then the other one, again, bought it for $8. It sells for $34 and I should profit about $15 on that one. So altogether, I spent $206. You can see that on my receipt. And I should profit about $147 on my sourcing trip at Marshall's. Again, I was in there for maybe an hour, maybe a little longer. Okay, so next up, I think we're gonna go to Big Lots. It's just like a mile down the road, and then I want to go to Rite Aid, and then we will head to the next town over and go to Ollie's. So I will catch you guys later. Alright guys, so I just made it out of Rite Aid, but first I want to tell you about a little bit about my Big Lots trip. Honestly, there's not a lot to it. I hate Big Lots. I always have hated Big Lots. The items are usually damaged, expired, or just too expensive for it to even make money selling it on Amazon. But honestly, I just never really have luck in Big Lots. So I started out in the pet section just because I usually like to look at the pet food there. Didn't find anything. Their shelves were pretty bare, at least for the big brands. Looked through the toys a little bit, but honestly, I just was over Big Lots at that point. So I looked through grocery, didn't really find anything. Honestly though, didn't really scan that much either. And then I looked through like the home and kitchen section, which is where I found the items that I ended up picking up. They were originally $14.99, but I did have a 15% off coupon that I was able to use, and I was also able to use my tax exempt there. So I should profit about $6 on each of those, and I ended up picking up 3. I don't know honestly if this is an item that I would typically pick up or if I just didn't want to leave the store empty-handed, which is why I picked it up. 10 out of 10, don't recommend that. Next up, I went to Rite Aid. I had a mission when I was going into Rite Aid because I just wanted to look at the clearance items to see if I could find any that were profitable. I went into Rite Aid last week and I did find a few clearance items that were marked down 50% off, and my profit was like $20+ on each of those. So I was hoping to see if I could find some more of those, but I didn't. I did luckily find the clearance section. It was right at the very front of the store. I almost walked right past it. The first item that I ended up picking up was a hairspray. Unfortunately, I won't be able to send this in FBA, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it FBM. At the original price, so it was $5.74, and I should profit about $5-6 on that, but I'm also not factoring in the price adjustment for my bonus cash, so that'll increase my profit margins there. And I was able to get 5 of those, so that's about $25 profit. I also found some face wipes, which I actually picked up yesterday from, I think, Bargain Hunt or Ollies, so they were on sale here as well. I went ahead and picked those up for, they were $3.59, and I found like 10 of those. Profit's not great. I only profit about $3.75 on those, but I really think that they're going to be a quick flip. They are easy to prep, so I just decided to go for it. And then the last item I picked up, I don't really know what you call it. It's like a medication or like a supplement, something along those lines. It was $9 minus the $3 discount, so it came out to be $6. And let's see here. I should profit about $15 on those, and I was able to get 2 of those, so that's a great profit there. I ended up picking up 2 of those, so that brings my total to about $80-ish from Rite Aid, so I will take it for not being in there but 10 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna put my receipts up here, and then I need to head to the post office and to the UPS store to ship off my FBM packages. So I will do that, and then we will go to our last stop of the day, which is Ollie's. Alright guys, so I just made it out of Ollie's, my last stop of the day, and I found 2 things. Both things are what I was hoping to find, which is awesome because I know that they sell fast. So first up, I did check out the grocery section. I never really have much luck at the grocery section here, honestly. It's just hit or miss. The biggest thing with Ollie's and any type of like liquidation, discount store, even like Big Lots, for example, is to check expiration dates. I came across several items that seemed like they were good until I looked at the expiration date and realized that it was either too close to FBA or even a little questionable to even FBM. So just make sure you check expiration dates before you purchase the products, and honestly even before you scan them, because nothing is worse than finding a bomb item and then realizing you can't sell it because it's expired. All right, so in total I spent $104 at Ollie's, and I am expected to profit, let's see, $198, which is my best store of the day. And that is it for today's sourcing trip and video. I really appreciate you guys tagging along with me. Please make sure you do all of the things, like, subscribe, and comment on my video. You can also follow me over on Instagram. I'll be sure to put the link down below. I also offer some one-on-one coaching calls, so if you need my help getting started selling on Amazon or need help at any point in your Amazon selling journey, feel free to book a call with me at the link below. I'll see you guys next time.